Now to the ongoing fight against the Tripledemic, with an estimated 113 million Americans traveling over the holidays. The surge could just get worse.
Yeah, COVID cases, by the way, up 45% over the last 2 weeks. It is the worst flu season in years. 13 million cases already reported, not to mention there's RSV, and now we are also seeing a spike in strep cases.
With us to talk about all of this, White House COVID-19 response coordinator, Dr. Ashish Jha. Dr. Jha, good morning. I mean, what is the lay of the land from your perspective? We're here in this tripledemic, the feared tripledemic. How long do you think this lasts?
Yes, good morning. Thanks so much for having me back. Indeed, we are seeing the spread of three highly contagious respiratory viruses, right? We're seeing RSV, flu, and COVID. What's happening right now across the country is it really looks like RSV has peaked and is on its way down. That's the good news. But we still have a lot of flu rising in most places. And then COVID has risen, as you heard, by a substantial amount, not just cases, but hospitalizations and deaths beginning to climb. But the bottom line here is this is less an issue about being concerned and more about taking action. We have two terrific vaccines against flu and COVID. If people go out and get their flu shot, get their updated COVID shot, it's going to make an enormous difference in terms of what happens in the weeks ahead.
Yeah, Dr. Jha, let's talk about COVID for just a second. You said those cases are up. There is a school in Philadelphia that is making it mandatory for kids to mask after they come back from the holidays for 2 weeks. Do you think that's something we're going to see more of?
Yeah, so look, we have several tools that can keep COVID under control. Masking is one of them. Testing is another. Obviously, vaccinations are critical. What we're going to see is different communities try different things. And that's actually appropriate. I've always believed that this is the kind of thing where local leaders should make local decisions about what's going to be useful. And I think we're going to see different places try different approaches to keeping COVID cases down so that it doesn't disrupt school.
Let's talk about medicine shortages. I mean, there's certainly anecdotal evidence of, for example, amoxicillin shortages, especially for the little ones, Tamiflu, horrifyingly to any parent of little kids, and I know you've got them too. There are anecdotal reports of drugstores that don't have children's Motrin, children's Tylenol, that kind of thing. Is this something that the White House is keeping an eye on? How concerned are you about that?
Yeah, absolutely. We're tracking this very closely. FDA and HHS are tracking this very closely. So the good news here is that we have plenty of supply, that we've been working with manufacturers. They're working 24/7. Supply is actually up. The challenge is demand. Because RSV, flu, and COVID are all at high levels, the demand is really unusual, unlike what we've seen in years. And so we are seeing some of those mismatches, but the supply is working great, manufacturing's going great, and we're going to keep plugging away at making sure that there's plenty of supply across the country as we get into the holidays.
Yeah, a lot of folks are passing on the COVID booster. There are people who are not getting their flu shot this year. I don't know whether they're vaccinated out or what the deal is. How much is that playing into all of the spike in numbers?
Yeah, so look, it's been a hard 3 years of the pandemic. Obviously, flu, one more challenge. I understand where people are. But the good news right now is that we have the capability, we have the tools to manage the situation we're in. So that's why it's really important for people to go out and get these vaccines. It really will make the holidays much, much safer.
All right, Dr. Jha, the White House for us this morning. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Dr. Jha.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.